If you're using red light therapy on a regular basis, or maybe you're considering starting with red light therapy, there are 5 supplements that I highly recommend using to not only optimize and enhance the benefits of red light therapy, but also to protect against the potential side effects, the potential overdosing that could happen if you're new to red light therapy, and also just to make sure the body is functioning in its best possible way. Now be sure to hang around until the end of the video, because not only am I going to share my personal red light therapy supplement stack, but I'm also going to share my son's supplement stack. Now he's only 5 and he's working under Dr. Randy Beck, and he's also using laser red light therapy on his head. So his supplement stack has been designed, tailored by Dr. Randy Beck, and of course he can't take capsules. He's 5 years old. So what I'm doing is going to share a child-friendly red light therapy stack. More on this later. Now, one of the key reasons why red light therapy is so effective is that it helps produce, helps stimulate, helps create ATP production. ATP is the cell's raw energy form. The more ATP you have, the better a cell performs, the longer it can do its job. Whether that may be mechanical energy, mechanical movement, such as running on a treadmill or lifting weights, or cell repair from a wound or sunburn or fighting off illnesses. The better a cell performs, the better your health, the better your life, the better everything is going to be. And this is why red light therapy is so good for wound healing, for injuries, for sport performance, and anti-aging. I could go on, and in fact I have done videos on this, so go check them out if you want to know more about the benefits of red light therapy. So the first supplement I'm going to recommend is a B vitamin complex. B vitamins are essential for energy metabolism, and they're going to help with that ATP production. It's an inexpensive, safe, easy to access vitamin, so that should be the first option in your stack. Personally, I like Thorne products, so I use their B complex vitamin. My son uses these dissolvable capsules from Superior Source. They work really well and have a great taste. Now, with increased ATP production, you can also get an increase in free radicals or reactive oxygen species. Some of this is good, too much is not great. Just like weight training. You want to go in, you want to work the muscle, load the joints, load the bone, stress the nervous system, all of that good stuff. But then you want to go away and recover, because there's a lot of damage and there's a lot of recovery to be had. If you train too hard and for too long, let's say it's your first session in a year and you're in the gym for 5 hours time, you're going to do a lot of damage. The stress load is just simply too high. It's similar with red light therapy. You want to come in slow. You want to make sure you're not overdoing it. And because of how red light therapy works, you're going to get a buildup of reactive oxygen species. Now, this isn't a bad thing. In fact, this could be why there are so many benefits to red light therapy and also training and all of that. But still, it's good to incorporate some really quality antioxidants in your supplement stack to help deal with the potential overload of these free radicals. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, can you just take a quick second or two, hit the like button and also the subscribe button? I really do appreciate it. Now, there's 3 supplements you can use here. First up is vitamin C. You've all heard about it. You're probably taking it. Very inexpensive. The next option is CoQ10. This packs a bit more of a punch, has its own unique properties, especially around cardiovascular health, and is also reasonably accessible, though you are starting to pay a little bit more for this. And then the big daddy is glutathione. Glutathione does an excellent job of absorbing the non-stable ions. The downside with glutathione is that it is quite expensive, but again, it's very potent. Now, my personal stack here, I simply use a rather inexpensive Californian Gold vitamin C tablet. For the CoQ10, there is the Thorne CoQ10 product, which is really, really good. But I personally use the Qualia Life product. I've been using this for 6 years, maybe even more. This is kind of like my daily multivitamin. It has CoQ10 in it. It also has PQQ in it, as well as a bunch of other supplements. I'll put a link to this down below. I'm affiliated with this company, Neurohacker. I think there's a discount code as well. So this is what I personally use, because it's got the CoQ10 in it. But if you just want CoQ10, then yeah, check out the Thorn product. And then when it comes to glutathione, this is an interesting one as there are many types of glutathione. There's some stuff out there that's not very well absorbed, and yeah, it's an inferior product. So if you do want glutathione, if you do want to go all out, then check out the Thorn Glutathione SR. It is expensive, so you may just want to use it when you're starting off with red light therapy, or depending on your budget, you may keep it in. It's up to you, I guess. I personally only use glutathione when I'm traveling or when my stress load is really, really high. Now, what about my son? Well, he has vitamin C gummies. I should add that I occasionally have these as well. He then has CoQ10 gummies, and I'll put links to all of these down below. And then for the glutathione, he has these. These are slow melt tablets. Again, very expensive, even more expensive than the Thorn product, but it was the only glutathione product that I could find that was going to be suitable for a 5-year-old. Now, typically I'm having my supplements in the morning with food, though you could argue it's better having the antioxidants around the time of your red light therapy session. I personally don't do this because I use my red light therapy panels before I train. So I don't want antioxidants in my bloodstream then, because I actually want that stress effect, and then later on I want to recover. But there is a good argument to bring those antioxidants in around your red light therapy session. Now, if you've heard my interview with Dr. Beck, he actually recommends using these supplements for a week or so prior to beginning with red light therapy. Now, Dr. Beck specializes in brain health. That's why my son is working with him. But he says these supplements are even going to help if you're just using red light therapy for the skin. So even if you have a low-powered device, maybe a mask or something like that, these supplements are still going to be beneficial. Now, there's one last supplement Dr. Beck recommended, and that is fish oil. He states that if you're stimulating nerve growth, you need to grow axons. And fish oils, or the omega-3s from fish oils, are very helpful here. They help with the nerve coverings, also known as myelin sheath. And there's also another whole world of benefits from omega-3s. Now, my go-to product is either the Thorn liquid product or the Carlson Labs liquid product, depending on what's available when I place my order. I take that off a teaspoon. However, Thorn also do some really good high-quality capsules. Again, I'll put links to all of these down below. I should also mention that Thorn actually do an omega-3 capsule with CoQ10 in it. So you could purchase that and save yourself one extra bottle of supplements in your cupboard. Now, when it comes to my son, I use the Carlson Labs fish oil kids version. I don't have it with me because it's stored in the fridge inside, but it's simply a flavored fish oil. My kids love both orange and the lemon flavor. And in fact, I've had it myself sometimes. So if you are purchasing for the kids, you could just use this yourself. Okay, so if you do want to purchase any of these supplements, I've made it really simple. I've set up a list called my red light therapy stack. There's one for the adults and then there's one for children. That list can be seen over at iherb.com. This is where I have been going to for 10 years or so to order supplements. I do have my referral code. It is BHS654. I'll put a link and that code down below. You will save 5% on your order if you use that code, of course, and then I get a small commission from those orders. So feel free to use that, but you can go off to Amazon or you could order direct through Thorn or your local supplement store. Really doesn't matter. If you want the Qualia product, then yeah, you'll have to order direct through Neurohacker. I'll put a link to them below. They actually do a really good skin product as well. So if you are using red light therapy for skin benefits, you may want to check that out. They also do a sleep product, a mind product, all that other stuff. I've reviewed some of them on my other website over at alexfergus.com. So check them out. But yeah, I do like their life product. Now, I know there's some other supplements out there, methylene blue, though I don't know if that's technically a supplement. And there are a few others I have seen mentioned in our Facebook community. I'll put a link to that down below. Go check that out if you're not in there already. Now, these are supplements that I need to look into a little bit more. The ones I've covered in this video are your core foundational, your basics, right? Well, not necessarily the basics. They're tried and tested. We know these are going to help. Again, this list has come from Dr. Randy Beck, who is a neuroscientist and dealing with some very complex brain conditions. He knows his stuff. It is his recommendation that has led me to this video. But yeah, some of these other supplements, it's something I'll look into in the future. If there's something that you've heard could be beneficial for red light therapy, put a comment down below and I'll be sure to check it out. Also, head over to Light Therapy Insiders, because we got a lot of great articles over there, including our shopping tool if you need any help buying a red light therapy device. All right, guys, check out this video as well because YouTube often comes up with great recommendations. So here's one for you.